Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, back on Satisfactory once again on the dedicated server. Going to be joining DDG and hopefully somebody else today. Maybe another few others. Who knows? We'll see. See what happens. But yeah, we're going to be joining him. This is his server, by the way. So link to his channel will be down in the description below, as long I give up. As well as with him and others on my main YouTube page underneath the friendly content creator section. I'm gonna leave that in. That was funny. It's like what is my brain doing today? But yeah, as well as him and others on my main YouTube page underneath the friendly content creator section. So definitely, if you get the chance, definitely check them out. Dave's Beginner Quartz Factory. Okay. Dave, I believe that is the Manic Tulip. Hopefully he joins us as well. Yeah, if he joins us as well, he will also be down in the description section as well. Yeah, he's a new streamer to YouTube, so he's well, I don't know actually. I haven't looked at his history, but the history of his videos, by the way, like how long he's been on YouTube and stuff, but. Yeah, he's kind of a newer streamer though, getting into the streaming game, so yeah, more than welcome to join us here. So last time we were on the server, we were helping build this factory. Mainly, we were just doing the trains and stuff. So I actually got the train lines done down here. So we've got the 3 train stations. We've got the 2 inputs. They're already doing quartz crystals, so. We don't need to worry about that. But yeah, we have a rubber import and the AI limiter import, and then we've got the crystal oscillator export going out this way. And then all the train lines. So last time we didn't get the train line finished because it was just way too late, and I wasn't about to spend 4 hours doing that. But I did manage to get it finished. I also got a hypertube up and going. So the hypertube and the train line. You know what? We can ride the hypertube. It'd probably be faster. Well, I'll show you this first, and then we'll ride the hypertube. But yeah, I got these long poles in the middle of the track here, so that the hypertube has something to be supported on. I didn't want to put the hypertube way down low. I wanted to put it up in the air. And this freaking thing keeps reappearing, and it's really annoying. Oh, there's DDG, I think. Sometimes these servers don't quite tell you. Yeah, we got that, and then this one had to go a little bit low just because that section right there, but it clears everything. Got this all built up. Like I said, this actually did take me hours and hours to do, but at least I did get it done. So I got all the supports in for all the rails as well, which looks rather nice. I just went with the standard steel. I thought that was probably the best option. And then all the way down here, I just kind of wanted to show you guys this, and then, like I said, we'll hop in the hypertube after that. But yeah, got our nice rail that goes down through here, and it goes into a bridge. And then that bridge goes along there, takes a little corner, and then the bridge continues onwards from there to then connect up to the main line. So that's pretty much how we've got that all set up. Also, like I said, yeah, we got this this hypertube line. And the other reason it took me hours to do was because I needed to the hypertube line. This one actually joins the main set up there on top of the rail bridges to go back to the that little local hub they got going on down there. So I thought, what I'd do is I'd redo that whole line and get. They do have stackers for the hypertubes, so. Now that they got the stackers, or now that we got stackers in there, now we can add as many hypertubes on that line as we want without having to worry about where we're going to put the next hypertube thing. You could just stick them down and then attach the hypertubes to them. So pretty simple, pretty easy. So let's go ahead and ride the hypertube line. And DDG's over here still, I think. He's still over here. Yep, he's still over here. Can we turn off? There we go. Yeah, he's still over here. Okay. So. Very nice. We're just gonna hop. Boom. Bye. Yeah, we got a nice hypertube line done. Like I said, this did take me a long time because I was simultaneous. Well, I guess I wasn't simultaneous. I did build the rail first, and then I built the hypertube. But I was simultaneously working on 2 projects, pretty much at the same time, kind of, kind of simultaneously. It was all within the same day, anyway. I think it took me about 4 hours or so to get this all done. Did take me a while. So yeah, these are the hypertube stackers. I've got them on because I didn't want to change the elevation of the tube. So I thought, it's fine. It's fine the way it is. So we'll turn a corner here. We go right by this factory. I got this little structure over here done now, so that we can hook his adaptive control units to the main rail line. And then from here, you can't get out of the hypertube. See, we're down there, but the hypertubes are stacked. So now you just got this view. I was thinking about laying them out flat, but again, I'd have to tear them all down and then get them all set up to where they're working. But I think the stack is okay. I also got a 4th one stacked on here that doesn't go anywhere yet. Because I had a feeling that we might need another hypertube going out this way. So not too bad though. Sorry about the flashiness of this. Yeah, don't keep watching if if you've got issues with that. Don't make it worse. Almost back at that hub though. Okay. There we go. Now we separated and flume. Have my chainsaw out. Probably not a good thing to have out in the actual hypertube. So yeah, this one doesn't go anywhere because fired. I actually had to move these. The turbo fuel plant I had to put in the middle just because of the way these were being going to be hooked up. So this one wouldn't be able to cross over to the top lane. Yeah, it wouldn't be able to cross over to the top lane to make that work. So, or this one. See, this one needed to cross over the top lane, but having it further out here makes it work better. So, all right, let's go ahead and head back to the crystal oscillators. We'll hop on into chat, hop on into his stream, and we'll see what we can get done today. I'm probably going to be, now that this is done, I'm probably going to be going around and getting the trains ready, stuff like that. Start out with, and then we'll see what happens after then. But yeah, like I said, let's go ahead and hop on into his chat and see what's up. Hello there.
Oh, there he is. I was just commenting in my chat, going, I don't know if he's going to join voice or not.
Yeah.
And double checking. Okay, yep, that's done. All right, I got a hard drive being scanned. So, and what I was saying in the chat is I want to leave the factory alone that Manic was working on.
Yeah, I was helping him out with it last time. And
Oh, I can tell. Because no offense to Manic, but you know, I'm looking at how the manifold was set up and everything. I'm going, oh, that's a Tundra setup.
yeah, I mean, he did build most of it. I just gave him ideas
A
on
blueprint.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, everything's set up and ready to go. I just got to get some. Some trains heading this way.
Yep. Well,
Train-
and it looks like
Train lines hooked up and hypertubes hooked up. So.
Looks like he still has some manufacturers that don't have the inputs set up for them yet.
Yeah, the server ended. It actually kicked us both off that time, and then
Ah, okay.
I was just like, yeah, I think I'm done for the night. He was going to
Okay.
leave anyway, so I'm like,
Gotcha.
okay.
So, well, while you're over here, though, I was having a thought. I don't know how much of a pain in the butt this is going to be. But I was saying that since we've already got this set up for crystal oscillators, which means we're not going to make use of these coal nodes that are down here. We could drop tier 3 drills on these coal nodes and have them just basically go into a container and have a train come and pick that stuff up to deliver coal wherever we need it. Wherever we need to make steel, you can deliver coal. His thought. So I was wondering what you think. Hello?
I'm still here.
Oh. Well, you didn't respond, so I was like, oh, okay.
Ugh. One of them is impure.
Yes.
Even on a tier 3, it's still like,
Blah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have, let's see. So out in the desert, we have those, only one of those 4 nodes are being used out there, and those are all, I think 2 of them are normal and 2 of them are pure.
Okay.
That'd be much easier. I mean, right here, it's kind
Okay.
of very, very tight.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. But, it was, like I said, it was an idea and a thought that I had that I wanted to run past you, see
Yeah,
what you thought.
if they were both pure, I might be willing to try and work that out.
Right.
Because that'd be with 2 of those, that could end up being 2,400 coal per minute just from 2. Because you could overclock those suckers, get the Mark 6 belts on them, and
Right.
it'd be insane. Yeah.
Hey, Dreadnought, thank you.
Okay.
um,
Yeah, I could definitely set something up like that in the desert for a lot easier of a time and get more out of it. So
okay. Like I said, it was a thought. And I also realized there's some other steel recipes where, there's better steel recipes than just the iron and the coal. And the best recipe I have right now, uh,
which is the best recipe, but it's a pain in the butt.
yeah, the one where you've got to smelt the iron into the iron ingots
No, not
before
that
you.
one.
No, which one?
The best one is the coke steel ingot, and you need
Oh,
petroleum coke and iron.
yeah, that one.
It makes an amazing amount of steel, but man, you gotta either have heavy oil or petroleum coke
I
to
got.
make that work.
Well, and we're starting to run out of oil nodes.
Yeah. Yeah, the best one for like the type of setup is definitely the iron ingot, and that one is just an extra step. So,
Hmm.
but it's a small extra step because you just need smelters additionally. So,
Right,
and it uses 1 less coal and 1 less iron,
right.
and you go from 45 to 60. So, as far as production rate, that's what I'm
Yeah,
using, and I know that because that's what I'm using in my steel factory, my single player.
well, and that's how I've got the steel factory set up there in the factory jungle that we've got over there by the coal plant.
I thought you just had coal and iron, like raw iron and raw coal. Or
I thought I'd change that up.
I don't remember the room enough being in there to do that, but maybe you did. I haven't been over there in a long, long time.
And I may not have. I may have thought about doing it and then never got around to it.
Yeah.
Because with the way that the steel was going, with the current steel setup, I mean, yeah, sure, it's all backed up now. But if
Yeah.
that thing were to get emptied, um,
Yeah, we get some train
uh,
lines on, or get some trains taken from it. Oh yeah.
yeah, I've got there are choke points on that factory.
Well, yeah, you're also gonna run out of iron beam or steel beams really fast.
Right.
Because them steel beams, you need a lot of them, and it takes a lot of machines to get that going. My current build needs
So,
750 steel beams and 1,000 steel pipes per minute.
wow.
Yeah, and that's 3,000 coal and 3,000 iron coming
So
in.
what I'm thinking is that we don't currently have any fused modular frames being made.
Yeah. Ooh, you want to you want coal on a train, right?
That's well, it was an idea.
Check that spot out down there.
Hold on, I heard a ding.
Oh, yeah.
Where's this? Yeah, yeah, that's well, and I was looking at that, going, that would work out amazing.
Yeah, because my train
Um,
line's already heading that way from here. Like
right,
that's why I put this in here so that we can get another train line going through the middle of the map, kind of.
right.
Yeah, just some bypasses so the trains don't have to go to the edge of the map and then go around. There's quicker. We'll have quicker paths going in between. So it's just like that would be perfect for collecting coal. Because that'd be, let's see, what's the tier 3 on a normal node? That's 600 when you fully overclock it? Or is that more? Gosh, I can't remember. It's been a while since we've been in tier 3.
Yeah.
Well, tier 2 is 600 on a normal node. So tier 3 is going to be more.
Tier 3, I think, is 900
Might be.
because pure is 1200.
Yeah, pure is 1200 per minute. So yeah, I'd say 900 because I know the tier 2 fully maxed out on a normal node is 6. So it's
Yep.
got to be 9.
So, and I mean, I don't even have a place to take the coal to yet. I don't even have an idea of where it's going to go.
No.
It was just that idea of going, huh?
Yeah.
We can just go ahead and have coal set up and have a train set up with coal just going to it, and we can just say, I need coal going here.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, that's perfect. Just yeah, right here, just those two nodes. It's like it's not really worth the effort
Right.
to try and shove a little train station in there.
Jeremy, okay, Jeremy, you say you can barely hear Tundra?
You could barely hear me. What the heck?
Hey, he's blowing out my eardrums.
Am I?
And yeah, I've got your volume turned way up. I've got you 150%.
Weird.
So it's gonna be something strange on my end, but I have no idea how to fix that.
Yeah, because I don't know how you're actually capturing the audio.
It all just goes through desktop audio.
Oh yeah, so it's only one volume slider. So the only thing you could do is up the volume slider on,
Right.
and that'd be only on their end and not on yours.
So I mean, I can double check here. Yeah, okay, I can turn that up just a little bit. We'll see if that helps.
Then you gotta get the bleeding ears emoji.
Right.
They don't have one for that. What the heck? They need one. Maybe. Oh, that could be one of your custom ones. Is
Right.
the bleeding ears emoji. Heck yeah. Whee. But yeah, as far as this project goes, other than of course doing that other manifold line, this one's pretty much ready to go.
We got it. The automated miner.
Nice. That's easy enough. Easy enough to set up as well.
Yeah, yeah. That's a easy, quick, and the only reason we're making it is to drop into
Mention it.
into the dimensional. So,
Steel pipe and iron plate.
man, is there? There's no iron near me over here. Otherwise, I'd just set up a tiny little thing with those two coal nodes that were useless because of the train line. I go, all right, let's just use this coal to run over here.
Is there no
But
coal?
there's
No iron?
no iron nearby.
Oof. I don't have a train picking up any iron ore either. Well, I mean, we're going to be collecting the coal from this spot.
Yeah,
that spot there. And it's got some iron.
Which is actually next to some good iron, but I don't want to rob the... Well, you know what?
It's only going to be like at the most I'd do two assemblers,
Yeah,
and then that'd
yeah.
be
I mean,
that's more than fast enough. You're not going to be spamming, miners down like crazy.
right.
So it's going to replenish
So
quickly enough.
yeah. All right. So I'll pull the coal off of one of these normal nodes. I don't think I'm gonna need more than one of them.
Yeah, and that iron next to that coal is impure anyway.
Yeah. Well, there's iron down to the south of it that's pure.
Well, I'm not saying what I was saying was you're not going to need probably more than an impure anyway. There's only 4 iron
So
plates, I think.
yeah, there's a pure Sam ore node over there. Tons of iron ore. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna try building somewhere around right there.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I will go ahead and get that started because that was a thing that both of us wanted.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. I have it done in my single player. That was an early recipe I picked up. It's like, ooh, I got it. In the meantime, I'm gonna go find his AI limiter factory that he built
Okay.
and get a train station on it, and then get some trains being loaded. Because what was the AI limiters? Yeah, the AI limiters. That's the only thing I need to get set. Okay. Turn off
Yeah.
all
This
these
is
nodes.
this is gonna be a super tiny factory.
Oh yeah. I did 2 whole assemblers, and that was more than plenty.
There's the coal. Oh, the iron's way up above me.
That's fine. Big old belt, or big old belt lift.
Yeah, but I mean, way above me.
Do you happen to know where his AI limiter factory was?
I think he said he was making extras over at the supercomputers, but I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, that kicked it off. Yep, that's right. He said he was making extras over there, and
Yeah.
he has 3. I think it was either 2 or 3 pure Caterium ingots, and he was gonna set it up as part of a thing. So yep.
So I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna drag the coal up to there.
Yeah, and just the train station is going to be in between all the coal nodes. It's going to be right down the middle, pretty much there. So
Well, I'm gonna be right there along the cliff side, so I'll be out of the way.
okay, I was just they were good. But yeah, if you come back here, if you need to get back to base, you got the hypertube. I had to reroute all the or pretty much all the hypertubes along the train line there. That way I could install stackers. So there's 4 hypertubes stacked on top of each other for here.
The sound is weirdly off, strangely. Let me double check something.
Got some weird sound issues.
Yeah, I want to see if I've. No, that's all set correctly. Audio. All this is set to max. Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm having some weird sound bugs. But I gotta run all the way up here. Yeah, well, and if unless the factory just absolutely needs it, the only thing I'm gonna overclock is gonna be the drill. I don't think I'm gonna need to overclock anything else.
You might want to overclock the machine. It
Okay.
makes one per minute.
Ah. Okay. All right. I hear you. All right, that's gotta be under me then. Need to head north. Oh. But while I'm down here, grab a slug. What was that? All right, we gotta get up even higher. Oh, this is what I was running into. Got me a silver sloop.
Nice.
Blank has joined the game.
That might be manic there.
Yep. Yeah, he messaged me, letting me know he was gonna join. Yeah. Stop that. All right, the iron's gotta be. I gotta be practically standing on it. All right, there's our iron. Where's the coal? Coal's over there. All right.
Oop.
Drill. Where's the other one?
Oh, nice. Yep, he's got it all hooked up. All I got to do is put a train on it. Dang.
Oh, where's my power shovels?
He gave them to us, remember?
Ah, yeah.
See, I'll be going back by the. I only have one slug, but any slugs in the. There are some slugs in the thing. I could turn all those slugs into power shards. All the way back
Okay,
by.
I'm gonna upload a couple more that I have in my pocket. That way we can get all the slugs.
Yep. Makes sense. AI train 1. Timetable.
That's iron. Coal is there. Just trying to decide on where I'm putting the foundation at.
Hmm.
Oh. Well, let's make an awesome shop. Oh no, wait, we've got Nobles being made now.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we've almost maxed out the inventory thing too.
Max out the inventory thing, huh?
Yeah, our inventory's almost got all the slots open. It's just short 3, which I think we get from one of the MAM items.
It'd probably be a hard drive.
Hard drive gives 6.
Oh.
Let's try not to blow ourselves up.
It happens.
Well, after you've thrown down a whole bunch of them, then you're like, okay, where did I start from?
Yeah. Train is on its way.
Let's get that all cleared. Hey, look at that. Somebody already built a ramp up to this merger sphere.
Yeah, they probably collected it.
Right, now. Where am I? I'm there. Hey, Frostbite. Alright, we're getting close. Alright, now, where am I in relation to it? Alright, I'm standing on top of the coal. let's go ahead and make a crafting table. Oh, no, not crafting. It needs to be equipment. That's right.
You gotta make miners to make miners.
Yep. Yeah, everything just feels just a little sluggish.
Yeah, it did kind of slow down there for a minute. Me as well.
Right, let me try typing in enter.
Alright, so inside the dimensional depot.
Inside the dimensional depot?
Yeah, all the power shards.
Sweet. Alright.
I gotta make my way to the rubber factory. I love this now. It's just like, I need a train doing this. Like, alright, let me just head down there and throw a
Yep.
train on it. We're good to go. Refinery, right? Is that your rubber and plastic factory? Is that oil refinery?
Yes.
Tundra, what did you think of the center?
Looks pretty neat.
I don't know if you saw the original. It had a separate bin for each item.
No, I didn't see that one. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, it looks pretty neat.
The question now is, do I rebuild it into, instead of 11 by 11, a 6 by 6?
What do you mean?
Right now it's 11 by 11 footprint. I can make it much smaller.
Eh. It's just fine. It gets the job done, and it looks like it works. So.
Yep, it works. And this one is tested, unlike the blueprint you have. But yeah, this one does the job. It's I've actually built 3 new since the blueprints I sent you, new designs in the 6 by 6 footprint. Just playing around. But okay, so what are we breaking today?
At the moment, I just unlocked a recipe, so I'm working on a new factory to make everybody's lives just a hair easier.
Oh, that's always a good thing.
Yep, it's a quality of life factory.
Yep. It shouldn't take me too long to build it.
This way. I don't know if you saw, there should be a bunch of spheres in the storage, not storage, the interdimensional thing.
Dimensional
Crap.
depot.
I can't even see where I put the belt at.
Where did I go?
How did that happen?
Where is the lift? I I haven't aimed it so that... Here we go. There it is.
Holy
Got it.
crap. Well, we're not going to need coupons anytime soon. We have 300 in the sink at the moment.
Alright, there's my coal.
Don't worry about that warning that you see on your radar. I'll be over there to fix it shortly. I think I might have a broken signal or something.
Ah. Well, there's a dismantle crate out on the map somewhere.
Yeah, I think there's a few of them around.
Alright, got that up to heights.
Sometimes you just get into dismantling something and your inventory will fill up and then you'll be like, yay, I got it all dismantled. You'll build a factory on top of it and you'll forget the crates.
and you'll say, oh yeah, I'll come back and get those.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure you will.
Yep.
And that's, where did I leave that crate? I know it's around here somewhere.
Yeah, and then that's buried in your foundation. You gotta delete the foundation to get to it. It's weird, sometimes it'll put the crates on top of the stuff that you delete, and then sometimes it'll just put it embedded in the thing. It'll just embed itself into other objects.
Thank you for dropping off the power shards. Alright, so that's going to get me that maxed out with a tier 3. I'm still only going to get 300 iron per minute. Okay.
Yeah, that's an impure.
Well, at least I'm getting 300 a minute.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think, like, you stick the highest tiered freaking miner on an impure node, and you're like, I'm only getting 300? Like, what?
Right?
It's fully maxed out, man.
That's all you're going to give me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then I still got to run power over here. I got to figure out where the closest power lines are to me.
Yeah.
Probably all over by the oil field.
Well,
I'll
you
probably need to drag it over there.
could do it temporarily, because I'll be running a train line once I get this working.
Yeah, well, I mean, anytime I run power lines, I always consider them to be temporary because you're going to run a rail line through and go, okay, well, that power line needs to move. You know.
Yeah, there's been a lot of power lines I've been moving around. Oh yeah, so the power lines no longer go through the rail bridges anymore.
Nice.
I've got that all fixed up. I just love this train going through this cave. It's so good.
Yeah, BitViper, the factory that I'm building right now, doesn't even need a train. Yeah, I am not going to export or import anything from this factory.
That would be funny. No, we put it on we load it on a big old 10-car train, and then we send it to 10 sinks.
Right?
Just for the hell of it.
Some sort of power something, I'm assuming, then?
No. I'm tired of having to make drills for my, whenever I'm wanting to tap a node.
Okay.
And we just unlocked the recipe that lets us actually, because until now, the only place to make the drill was at the equipment workshop.
Yep.
Those drills are now going to be produced by a factory.
Cool.
Yeah,
Coolness.
Yep, and you'll just be able to throw them down. There you go. I figured out what the issue was. I put trains down on this end, and they were just blocking up the station. So it's like, that makes sense.
Well, and I'm sure that everybody's, going to appreciate having that because now, anywhere you build a new factory, you're going to be going, well, tier 3 mine going on that.
Yeah. Once we get the infused modular frames and turbo motors, that'd be really nice. or the fuse, not infused, it's fused.
Right. Well, the fused modular frames was actually kind of the thought of what I was going to try working on tonight, but instead I'm going to work on this. This is easier to make.
Yeah.
Excuses.
All right, so we need smelters. Okay. Do I have? Hold on.
I get turned around.
Iron ingots. What recipes do I have? Oh, I've only got 2 recipes for iron ingots. Wow. I haven't gotten the other 3 recipes for iron ingots.
Yeah, some of them are kind of junk. It's just like, what the? Why would I even? Why? Why does this exist?
Yeah. And then I'm looking. I'm not going to bother with trying to do pure iron ingots up here. There's no water anywhere near me.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you can look at the map. Well, yeah, there's water right there. Go, yeah. You know
Yeah.
how many pumps I'm gonna have to use to get the water up here?
Yeah, you're probably somewhere around the 200 some odd meter range right now,
Right. All right. So
and that
basic,
water's down at like negative.
basic smelters it is. All right. Let's go with
The coffee we had in the morning was strong enough to climb into our cups on its own. And then sometime around noon, when we finished that, he would just add more to the filter. So our afternoon, well, no, I guess that would be the second pot of the morning, because he swapped it out at noon. But our second pot of the morning was, it fought back.
all right. That's not the prettiest, but I've got everything pretty tight over here, so we'll make that work. There we go. Throw splitters on here. All right, that takes care of that. All right. Nope. Hey, Q, what's going on? Hey, Ashes. Sorry, guys. I was
Got another
spoke for
dry
things,
part.
and then I saw a whole bunch of faces going on, so it made me have to go. Oh, what is going on? Okay, stream's still running fine. Okay. Y'all scared me for a second there. Alright, so that's got the steel. Which is a stupid amount of. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm sending it 1 more than it needs. That's fine. I mean, it's not really gonna mess anything up. Alright, constructors. No, I mean, not for what I'm doing. And constructors won't line up anyways, so. Yep, already ran out of room. Assembler. Alright, This is going to be making
Nope, not going after that one.
this. Oh, I'm just looking at this math for the poor little miner. So, maxing out the automated miner, just using one assembler, which honestly makes 2.5 a minute, which is probably more than enough for us. But it needs 10 steel pipes per minute and 10 iron plates per minute.
Yeah.
And I've got this thing set up already to be making 120 steel ingots a minute, and yeah,
So a little overboard.
it's just little.
Just making sure it has enough. Don't want it to starve.
But we're gonna have to add more foundations. So fill in that little slot there. I can move this over so that we can do this with some straight lines. There we go. That'll look good. All right, so we're going to be producing 300 ingots per minute. So 2 of these machines are going to need 100 per minute. So that leaves us 100 to play with. That one didn't line up. Wait a minute. Did I? No. Okay, good. For a second there, I thought I put these constructors in backwards.
Mm.
All right, iron plates. That requires 30 ingots per minute. Oh, this will be perfect. All right, so we'll get 3 machines making iron plates. Two machines making the iron pipe. Okay. So that gives us 60 iron plates a minute and 50 steel pipes a minute. So 50 steel pipes a minute. We can build 5 of these assemblers. One. Two. 3. 4. And 5. All right. Oh, and Tundra. So today I've been, because you were playing scrap mechanic yesterday, been giving a lot of thought to that truck, and I think I've come up with a different way I want to do the suspension. I think I want to try to do it an independent suspension.
What do you mean independent?
How do I explain it?
I know what an independent suspension is. I'm just wondering what your thoughts are. what you're trying to go for.
So instead of using blocks, I'm gonna use pipes and hook bearings to those, so that I get better turning with the wheels, so that I don't have the blocks in the way and that kind of stuff. And have it done with a basically a long bar, kind of like how you see on a Jeep. 'Cause I saw somebody's Jeep today in the parking lot, and this is what made me think of it. And I saw the suspension on it, and saw how the bar went between the wheels and how the suspension, kind of independently works for each wheel,
Yeah,
yet everything's still connected.
Yeah, technically, an independent suspension, that's what you kind of have. Because there's no independent suspensions. They don't have a solid axle like the old vehicles do.
Right.
It's like little independent little axles that go to connection points, and then each individual wheel is independent on its own suspension setup.
Yeah. I mean, I just had this picture in my head going, you know what? Those pipes that we use to actually make the double wishbone, I got thinking about how those could be used on a vehicle in a different way. I think it's going to look really nice.
I mean,
it's a theory.
Yeah, independent suspension is really nice. I mean, you can't really do solid axle anyway with the game, because there's no way you can run an axle through a suspension point. There's no way you can really make that work, because the axle cannot be powered to a set of wheels, really. I've given it my try, and it's just like I couldn't exactly get that to work correctly.
Okay.
Yeah. You can make it look like a solid axle with independent suspension around it.
Well, and I thought about this other thing, but then I realized I couldn't use a suspension at all if I did it this way, but basically make it where instead of having a separate bearing for each wheel for when I'm turning, to actually have basically an axle, but the whole axle turns when I'm turning.
Yeah, that's not exactly possible. We'll have to see what we can make up there, but yeah, to do a what are they called? Rack and pinion. No, that's correct, isn't it?
No, rack and pinion steering. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So the rack and pinion is a little different, but yeah, CV axles. Those.
Yeah, CV axles are used for independent suspension, but you can't, like I said, you can't give power to those and then have those power the wheels, because you can't run your axle through your suspension point. The game won't let you place it. At least not without going ridiculously large. Yeah, I kind of did somewhat of what you described on my build. I actually finished my build today, or yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. It's even got a working hood and tailgate.
Nice.
Yeah. It's each wheel is independent, and it's got a solid axle base, or solid axle in between, but that's just for show. The wheels are actually on bearings on the suspension itself. Because doing a solid axle through your suspension is not without going ridiculously large. Could you make that work? Because you'd have to have a whole entire space in between where it all connects, and then you'd have to have many bearings to go around it and make it
Right.
so that it's not solid. It's actually working. But yeah, you can base it off a real life vehicle. You see how all the pivot points on a suspension. That's how many bearings you would need in the game. So it gets real ridiculous real fast. Like, this is a bit bigger than I wanted it to be.
I can see that.
That's how I based mine off of. But there's actually 4 different suspension types in the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no suspension, which is a suspension type. It's just on a block with the bearing on it. You know, like how the very first car you build. That's a no suspension. And then you've got the sport suspension, the off-road suspension, and then you've got the bearing suspension. Which the bearing suspension does not use any suspension pieces. It uses the bearings themselves as a way to provide. Yeah, because the bearings aren't exact when the bearings are locked. They're not exact, like completely locking. They will pivot a little bit.
Right.
So you use that as a suspension. You use the game's own physics against it to make that work. I seen it and I was just like, what the heck? Like, huh, interesting. Yeah, when we go back in there though, and I'll have my suspension done next time.
Nice.
We'll have the pieces and stuff we needed. Yeah, I need to get that video edited. Get it up on YouTube. So now that I'm done with it, then you can see my speed build of the vehicle I did.
Got all those going there. Alright, now.
It's like, oh yeah, if you ever see like really beautiful builds and stuff of Scrap Mechanic, you see people's builds and stuff, and like, man, that looks amazing. How did they build that?
They built it creative.
Well, not only that, they built it with mod packs. They went to the workshop and downloaded pieces that people have made. Yeah, to like there's all kinds of stuff you can download full size motors. That would be an actual vehicle motor. You can do transmission, suspension setups, actual axles that work to make the vehicle work, and then you download fender parts and hood parts, just body parts essentially, like doors and just all kinds of crazy stuff, and make it look good. Because the game doesn't have all that. And I was like, I like the challenge of trying to make it work with the vanilla setup.
No, I'm in agreement with you there.
It's like, because it is a challenge to make it not only function correctly, but look good as well. It's a great challenge. I don't think I did too bad. I mean, it looks like a car straight out of Minecraft.
Basic storage container. Then throw the dimensional depot on top of this. Like so. After the autosave finishes.
Yeah. I'll be able to build this.
Okay, it says there's something there already, even though it's not there.
Yeah, I actually had to, on my single player game, had to up the autosave to 5 minutes rather than 10. So I was like, building yesterday, and the game crashed, and it's a 10-minute, and it crashed right before the autosave started.
Oh no!
So and I, how fast I build when I'm building factories, doing all the belts and splitters and merges and stuff. So I had almost an entire factory completely wiped, all the machines, because I had built it so quickly, and I was just like, no, I gotta go through all this again. It's like, okay, we're upping that autosave to 5 minutes now because 10 minutes worth of work sometimes is like it's like an eternity when you have to redo it.
Yeah, this build should work out really nicely because, oops. Because I have just a minor overage on the ingots.
Do you?
Yep.
I see what you did there. You didn't intend to make a joke there?
No, you got it.
Okay.
Alright. Better.
Like the story writing of Planet Coaster 2. It's a little bit corny. It's just, what the hell? We just sit there and go.
You sigh.
Where's the quit button? But yeah, the whole campaign mode is all voice acted and everything.
Oh, nice.
So.
All right. Now, splitters down this row. Get the belt from the iron over, and then get power. All right. This is almost finished.
Nice.
Now, there's no overage on the ore, but I do have an overage on the ingots.
Yeah, and that'll back up eventually. So. As many portable miners as we actually use.
Yeah.
So.
Still, it's a quality of life thing, like you said. You know.
Yep. It'd be really nice if they incorporated that mod I had. There's a mod that added, so just like the signals, you place this thing, and it's almost like a signal, but it's just a pole with a power connection. And you just put it down on anywhere on your track, and then then you can pull a power line from it.
I think the closest power shop is going to be over there at Dave's beginner quartz factory.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna have a train station here real soon. I'm already down here. You can see the train line already running.
Oh, well then I'll wait until you have the train station ready, and then I'll just pull the power from there.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out how these are laid out.
Oh, and the coal node that is right here by me, you can remove the lifts off of it.
Yeah.
There we go. I got them.
Lamo.
I made sure to detonate it before it got down to where you were at.
Eh.
I did the whole airborne detonation. Yeah, I hear you, Lewis. Oh, okay. All right, chat. I'm gonna grab a smoke while I wait for the train station to get built. Which I know it's not gonna take him long. That's why I'm willing to just kind of wait for a minute.
Yeah.
Because by now he probably has blueprints of it.
You can't do blueprints of the actual train stations, really. That I don't even think the Mark 6 would be very useful in that regard.
Oh, they're just not big enough.
Well, they are big enough. It's just you wouldn't be able to fit many in there.
Right.
It's like it's just faster just to build it. Because the biggest one I believe is a 6x6x6. I think it is, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and train stations are 5x2 by 5, I believe.
Oh no. So let's see. The first one was.
4x4 by. It's actually taller than 4. Yeah, it's like.
It is.
Or no. Let's see. What's a 4x4? So it's because they're 8. The foundations themselves are 8x8x4.
Right. So you got
So
16 meter by 16 meter by whatever the height is.
that'd be. No, that'd only be 2x2 foundations. That'd be. You need to do it by 4. So 8 times 4 times 2. Because it's a perfect cube.
Right.
Yeah, so it's 8 meters times 4, which is 32. 32. So yeah, yeah. So it's 32. So it's going to be a 32 by 32 by 32 meters.
Right.
So yeah, because there is no because when it says 4-meter foundation, that's judging off the thickness, not the. Not.
Looks like Merrick Tulip is about to join us. I saw him just load up Satisfactory.
Nice. The blueprinters are a perfect square. Or a perfect cube, I should say.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't need that long. I've got no heat in the house, and I had to take off my jacket because I'm sweating.
I swear these creatures know when you're about to shoot.
They do. Then they watch where you're aiming.
Every time I go to shoot, it moves.
It's like being or using a bow in Skyrim. You're like shooting a target from very far away. They have no idea where it's coming from, but they'll sidestep your arrow. It's like, wait a minute. That ain't right.
I can't aim down there. Crap. It's too far away.
That's too far away.
Oh, I can almost fit it there. Oh, I can stick on top of the train tracks. The train tracks are just close enough.
For what?
The platform that they're sitting on. Okay, the platform that they're sitting on there. I'm trying to drop down a high tension power line down there.
Oh.
So we had a spot to connect the power to bring it up here.
Yeah, those foundations that are the train tracks are sitting on are only there temporarily. So.
I assumed.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, so I've got my high tension set up here. Nope, not that one. That one.
Well, I'll be changing it anyway, because I'm actually going to put this in a full building, too.
Okay. Well, I just need to be able to snag some power from you.
Train line's not quite there yet.
Alright, I'm going to just put it down there on the ground and not on any of your rail lines.
Hey.
So it's out of your way.
Freaking nature.
Yeah.
Trying to stick through my concrete foundation.
Yeah, I wouldn't try zip lining up that line that I just put down.
It'll still work, unless you hit the cliffside on your way up.
It's got a couple of cliffside pieces, I think. Well, one side you might not hit the cliffside. You might skin your knees. Yeah, I'm not even gonna box this thing in. I'm just gonna leave it sitting here in the open. That way, later on, because I didn't mark it or anything, later on somebody's gonna come run by going, "Oh, the heck's being made over here?" No, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It is too. It's going right where we need it. So yeah, as soon as you're done down there and you're able to hook power to that high tension power line I dropped down there, then this whole factory will kick off and start running.
Yeah.
Granted, I need to stick around to make sure I don't have any hiccups anywhere, but I'm pretty certain I have it all done.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going as fast as I can.
Oh, I know you are.
Yeah, there'd be no way I'd be able to blueprint an entire train station with the rails and everything.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Yeah,
That'd be lovely.
But over our next couple of sessions, I'd like to start really working towards getting those phase 4 pieces completed.
Oh yeah. Well, crystal oscillators was one of them, so that's part of it. Part of the ones we needed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much done. We just need to finish it. Finish the factory.
Yep.
It's got everything it needs now, so it just needs to be finished.
And then put walls around it. And paint it, pretty it up. Put some windows on it.
Yeah.
Run a train through the middle of it.
Yeah, we still have yet to build a factory that has a train station running, or a train running right through the middle, like not just a station, but having the main line just running through, so all these trains are just passing through the middle of the factory.
Yeah, I was kind of having that picture in my head going, that'd be kind of cool, just sitting there, and the train just blows through, never slows down.
Yep.
You know?
It's going 150 kilometers an hour and it ain't stopping for nothing. Like, that'd be really cool. 'Cause I had a factory doing that. It was my packaging facility in one of my
Somebody sticks a
long time ago.
somebody sticks a wall on the track to see if it'll actually stop a train.
And of course it won't. Because much like the belts and the pipes, they don't care. Now, if you stick another train in the middle of there while the train's trying to go through there, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'll stop it real quick. Which is it is a lot of fun though when you got a trains going 150 kilometers and you just smash into it with another train. Because I just remember the devs saying we were going to make it a lot harder to re-rail trains. We were going to make you unload the cars, and then you'd be able to re-rail each individual car after it was unloaded. It's like that would be miserable.
That would have been miserable.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The
Okay, I see what you're doing. So you're just gonna kind of do a circular route and have them just kind of loop and connect like that.
Yep. Almost got her too.
That way they've got an in route and an out route. They have an innie and an outie.
Oh, that worked beautifully.
I see that.
Just gotta put down my racer reel to make that curve straight.
See, I mean, chat here, we can kind of, the nice thing here is that we can kind of observe some of the work that goes into getting these trains set up and run. He'll get the rail line done, but then he'll pretty it up later.
Yeah, because there's been too many times where I built the rail and then prettied it all up and it was nice and it was only a small section. And then I had to go back through it and delete the hour or two's worth of supports just because the rail didn't end up where I needed it. So it's like I'll build gigantic swaths of sections and then go back and support it.
Yeah, and I see that with this build, it'll be easy enough to split off of here as well. Heck, you're close enough. You could split off of here and take this rail and connect it to the rail over at the oil, where it's doing the where we're dropping off the sulfur. At which point you'll have a rail line going around the entire map.
Well, this one won't be the full circle. I am still planning on going around the outer edge because that's where the nuclear power is going.
Oh, I hear you, but no, I was just thinking that this could actually have that connection.
Yeah, this was planned. Yeah, it was planned to be a shortcut between the two main rail lines going around.
Right.
So
and then the trains will pick whatever their best route is to get to their destined station.
Yeah, they will always pick the shortest route, which is nice. But yeah, eventually the train line's going to end up there.
Okay.
There's going to be an intersection in here somewhere, and that will make the rail line go up that way into the grass fields.
Right. I still haven't gotten my gone and gotten my Steam achievement.
Should have power now, though.
Oh, awesome. Let's take a look. But no, the Steam achievement that I'm talking about is the you can pet that.
Oh yeah, you gotta go up to the northern forest to get that. Because there's a lot of areas where you can jump on them in that area. Either through the canyon, or there's another section where he flies up in between two cliff edges in the northern forest where you just hop off the cliff edge onto them as well.
Why is nothing going on the belt? Oh, there it goes. With some really janky FPS.
Yeah, notice that the belts are a little janky sometimes.
I think it's probably because I'm using a Mark V belt, and the miner can only produce 300 a minute.
No, it's server side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't do that in single player. It's smooth, even though it's there's spaces in between the items. It's still really smooth. But
Okay.
on here, it's just like if the belt's not completely full, the belt's just like eh. The items are just jankily moving along.
Yeah, I mean, I know that with the way I did this manifold, it's gonna take a hot minute.
Yeah, I mean, if you got one working with this exact numbers, then yeah, it'll never catch up to itself until a machine backs up.
Yeah.
That's just fine. It's gonna back up because we're not putting miners down like we are other things. Not at that rate.
Yep. But hey, I can go, woo, this stream we started a factory and finished it.
Yep. Doesn't happen often.
And this factory didn't take much to build, especially after I, looked at the iron ingot or the steel pipe recipe and went, oh, wait a minute. I don't need, ow.
Oh, where are you at?
That was awfully close to me.
No, you're over there.
Shook the whole platform.
I threw down one at the base of this power pole and removed that tree.
Yeah, you removed my tree.
Yeah, your tree that was clipping through your belts. The other thing I really wish is they would incorporate the mod that allows you to actually place the trees assets in the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the trees, the bushes, the smaller rocks, you can place all that stuff.
Yeah,
really
I mean,
nice.
I could have, if I'd really wanted to go nuts with it, I could have gone with pure iron ingots off of this, but I would have had to run water up here.
Yeah, that'd have been too much for something like this.
Yeah.
It's way too much effort to put in.
Oh, Manic is in voice. I see him. All right.
Sweet.
Track him down. Has he logged into the game? I didn't see him badink into the game.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay. There we go. All right. And now we got Manic Tulip with us.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. This is running pretty decent. And since this is going to back up on the ingots eventually, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, still not getting steel pipes yet.
Yeah, I was afraid of that with the manifold.
Yeah. Actually have some
Yeah.
ingots I'll throw in real quick. I don't know why I had
Okay.
iron ingots on me, but
There you go.
apparently I did. I threw some iron ingots in there.
Cool.
We'll see if it'll...
I just want to make sure the stuff gets on the belts, you know?
Yeah. Is there no... Oh my gosh, this recipe is so slow.
Oh, yes.
There's some steel pipes going around. Oh, and then a bunch of lag, and then it goes in. Did it go into here? It did. Not enough yet.
Right.
This one got 3 out of the 4 it needed to
Okay.
construct.
Uh, all right. Well, we're gonna do this. Hold on. So apparently somebody dropped iron ingots into the dimensional depot.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
So
sometimes
I'm
I'll
gonna
pick up that stuff and I'll just upload it. Just
throw that in there. We'll throw that in there.
thought you were gonna throw some summer sloops into one of the smelters.
No.
Just let it go for a minute. Back it up a little faster.
It would back it up a little bit faster. But then I'd forget about the summer sloops because I've only got 9 summer sloops in my pocket.
Yeah. Those only take 1 though.
This is true. This is true. Oh man. Summer sloop the entire. You did say to make as many as I could.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not making as many as we can yet. That'd be a little too much. I think I did summer sloop mine, but I only have 1. It's either no, I have 2 assemblers. That's right, I have 2 summer sloop mechanics.
Yeah, and I've got 5 that have all been overclocked.
Yeah.
It's making it.
Yep. This is why I summer slooped it, because I was just like, holy crap, that is so slow. Just to make 1.
It'll make 2.5.
Well, it'll make 1 at a time.
That's supposed to be 2.5 a minute.
Well, it's 2.5 a minute, but it's the part that's in the bold is how much it makes per cycle.
Right. Yeah, so with the amount of belt line we have here, plus the machines, plus the storage, plus the dimensional storage.
Yeah, you know the dimensional storages, they have their own box as well.
Yeah.
Once the
So-
uploader's full, that'll fill up. It'll actually fill up a full stack. Which is actually a pretty nice way of doing it, because then you're not waiting.
Yeah.
You,
Well, I'll
you've,
say
always,
once-
you've always got a stack extra to start uploading what you take out of it.
Well, and once this thing's loaded up, we're never gonna need miners again.
No.
Well, I mean, we're gonna need them, but we're not gonna have to make them.
Yeah, we'll never need money.
Which, of course, I was excited because, you know, did the one hard drive and wind up with the recipe. And last week, our last session, you know, I had talked about making specifically this factory. Going, we need this.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, we're at that stage of the game where we should be able to just plop stuff down and go.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Ooh, those are all green.
Nice. Actually, I'm gonna correct this rail down here. I didn't like the way it looked up from up above.
Oh, that would have been a smart thing to do. Duh. We shouldn't have dropped the ingots into the pipes. We should have dropped it into the plates.
Yeah, I suppose.
All right, that one's full. Oh, nope, that was a lag. Wait a minute. Which one of these did I just look at that was full?
Probably be the first one. The first one always fills up first.
No, it looked like a smelter was full.
Oh, smelter is full.
Yeah, so I'm
I thought you-
double checking.
Ouch.
All right, smelters are running fine. This is full of ingots. All right, good. This is pretty close to full of ingots, so we'll just we'll drop a little in there. And that's nowhere close to full of ingots, so we'll drop a little bit in there. And then we'll go to the dimensional depot. We'll grab the rest of the iron ingots out of there. Drop those in here. That way that'll fill up pretty quickly. Oh, that's always a mistake, Dreadnought. Didn't you know that? And honestly, it doesn't matter what's on the news. It's, you know, after you're done, it's just like, nope, I need a beer now.
Well, considering how much I've explored tonight, I'm surprised that's the first time. Now I gotta go all the way back across the map.
Right? Yeah, I bought some parts from Mustona Ford. Yeah, Tundra would be more into that joke than me, but no, I also get the joke. I personally am a Chevy guy. Actually, to be perfectly honest, I'm actually more of a GMC guy, but specifically for their trucks. I just really like GMC trucks.
I know quite a few of the jokes and stuff, and using the acronyms and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Like effed over rebuilt Dodge. That's for Ford, and then for GMC is gay man's car. It's all the funny ones.
You know, found on the road dead.
Yep.
No, my favorite one that's not an acronym one, but it was the whole. And I love doing this to a friend of mine who was actually a big Ford fan. I told us, hey man, did you see the news? He's like, what news? Going, Ford came up with a new thing for the trucks. So they did? Going, yeah, man. They added in a heated tailgate.
Oh,
really?
Kids are fun.
Yeah, heated tailgate. It's like, oh man, what's that for? It says, that's so your hands stay warm when you're pushing it in the winter.
My favorite joke was it's actually a pretty simple one. Is you know what's the best thing that Ford ever did? They circled their problem because of the emblem.
Hey, Manic, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up?
You gonna go finish your factory now?
Yeah, I'm here.
We're waiting on you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he clocked
I'm
in
almost
late.
done.
He clocked in late. We're gonna have to dock his pay.
Yep.
Let's see. That's how I rotate. All right.
Got a whole lot of manufacturers there that hadn't got hooked up yet.
I think we're gonna be okay.
No. Your stuff looks really good.
I had help.
I was informed he didn't help a lot. He just kind of gave you an idea and you ran with it.
What's the demo button again?
F.
F.
Yeah, you gotta F things out of existence.
So, yeah, you showed up just in time for me to finish. I just finished the factory.
Does not seem to be working.
Start to finish.
Hold left mouse button. Oh, I gotta hold it. That's right.
What do we get this time? Aluminum rods and dramatic control rod. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and scan another hard drive.
Hey, you rescan.
So we're gonna. Oh, I know I can rescan, but I'm going ahead and scanning because I've got 3 more hard drives to scan. So I'm scanning all these hard drives to see what we get, and then I'll go back and rescan the ones that got recipes that we're not interested in.
I'm still hoping for that pure aluminum ingot. I really want that.
And that's why I'm not rescanning. I'm trying to get you that aluminum ingot. Because holy crap, that would completely change that aluminum factory. And apologies to Stoney, but I think he's going to be out of commission for a little while with the surgery he had and everything. Oh man, so the family that we stayed with during the hurricane, one of their little girls, what didn't have much of an appetite, but she never really had much of an appetite. And it's amazing what the human body does. But let me just kind of tell you the story here. So she had a stomach ache, but she wasn't complaining about any kind of pain or anything. And then last night she started complaining about pain, and so her mama wasn't going to take any chances, and took her to the emergency room, whatnot. They took a look. They recommended her to go to a different hospital. So they took her to this other hospital, and they took a look, and they thought that there was a problem with the appendix. And originally they were just going to give her antibiotics to deal with it because it didn't look like anything was really wrong. And her mother says, no, if it's the appendix, then it's got to go. Because apparently her husband and her mother-in-law apparently had appendicitis before. And so it was one of those things of it could be a potential hereditary thing. And it's a good thing she did, because what this little girl's body had done, her little body had actually taken the fat and created this encapsulation around her appendix. And so they thought that it was just that the appendix was just leaking. Well, then when she went to surgery and the doctor took a look, turned out that her appendix had fully ruptured, but the body had put all this little pocket around it, almost like how a clam, makes a pearl around
my
its hand,
goodness.
wrapped around her appendix, and so they were able to successfully remove it and everything. But like I said, it's just for me, hearing about that and finding out about that in my mind, I'm just going, man, it is just absolutely amazing what the body will do to take care of itself. But unfortunately, it also, by doing that, you don't get the warning signs that you're going, oh, something's wrong.
How long have it been that way?
Don't know.
Wow.
All right, I need help.
But because of the fat cells, no damage was done to anything around the organs or anything. So the poison never went anywhere else in the body. Oh, thank you, Dreadnought. So Frostbite post up both of you guys' point of views, and Dreadnought just subbed to both of y'all.
Nice.
Awesome.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm doing a whole lot tonight,
but isn't that just what? Hey, I hate to tell somebody else's personal business on stream, but for me, I'm just going, that is just absolutely amazing. My only job now is to watch him build the train station and scan hard drives.
Who?
reflecting all the slugs
Tundra?
and spears and...
What's that?
Oh yeah, Frostbite, I see that. Yeah, when the Ranger went out of production, and then it came back, and you looked at it and went, that is not a Ranger.
So
Yeah,
now
that was
some help.
that was how I felt when
Oh,
they
I got
came.
it. You may
that's-
not like it exactly, but I got it. But
No,
if you
sure.
want to come fix it, now's the time to come fix
It
it.
is your factory, so you can make it
Yeah.
how you like. I was just
Yeah,
there to help you get started.
Yeah, it's not a matter of whether or not we like it; it's a matter of whether or not you like it.
I'm an electrician. It's not going to look good. It's going to be functional.
Okay. Hey, you know, most
As a
people.
fix-it engineer, you should be the one to fix it.
Well, I'll say most people who start playing Satisfactory, including myself. I mean, even Dunder knows this. You know, I was much more about functional than pretty.
Until
Until Thunder showed me a better way to do things. And then, you know, and even now, I still build functional. I just have my belts run a little bit cleaner.
I like somewhere in the middle. I like it's got to be better looking than just strictly functional, but I don't feel like spending the time to make it really pretty.
I don't know. You made your Crystal Palace look pretty nice.
Yeah, that was like 4 rounds doing it.
It takes time to make it look pretty. What was the notch you're sticking in the top of the building there?
It's because the track goes right there, so I can't put the roof
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's like the track goes just low enough that it would clip with the roofing if I kept it at the angle. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was trying to figure it out because I'm sitting going, I see this notch he's sticking in the roof. What's he planning on doing with that? Is that where he's bringing the coal in at?
It's a surprise.
Yeah, I thought I'd go with the greenhouse look since we're in like the green foresty area.
Oh yeah. No, I like it. That's awesome. But man, I wouldn't want to be hanging out at that train station because
It'd be very hot. Yeah. Oh man.
be a
Like,
little
go
warm.
to the wild thorn bears in here.
So
Yes.
well, Dreadnought, I do need tires. I'll take a look. As long as they got the tires I like. I'm picky on my tires. But so Manic, the factory that I built was because we got lucky with a hard drive first off at the very beginning of so you know, to build a miner to put down on top of coal or quartz or whatever, you had to build the portable miners to be able to build an actual miner to stick on that. We got the automated miner recipe, which allows it to where we were able to build miners with a factory now. Because until you get that recipe, you have to build it by hand. You have no choice.
Okay.
And so we get the automated miner recipe, then you know I was gonna try to set up a factory to make fused modular frames and all that stuff. And then we got that. I was like, well, I know what factory I'm making. And so now you don't have to worry about making your portable miners because they're all in the dimensional depot. And I'm making 12 and a half a minute. So, you know,
Sounds like a lot.
you can go nuts with that because, well, it's not something that gets used very often. When I look at the dimensional depot, let's see, miner. There's 168 in there currently, and the most powerful miner that we have requires 3.
I think we're good.
Yeah, we should be set for a while.
How many resource nodes
Oh
are there on
yeah,
the planet?
buddy.
Oh,
Oh,
crap.
We're almost done here.
Oh, and because of some certain recipes, it requires steel pipes. But because I had a certain recipe for the pipes, I'm not even having to use coal. Everything's being run off of an impure iron node. That's all I'm using, is one impure iron node. I'm not using anything else. All right, Frostbite. Appreciate you being here, brother.
Frostbolt. Also,
What-
Luigo, amigo.
What do we get? We got the plutonium fuel unit, and we got the electric motor. All right, we'll scan the next hard drive. Because this is one of those that even if we get a good recipe, the good recipe is usually sitting next to a bad recipe. So I'm just scanning the hard drives, and then if we haven't got the aluminum, then I'll start rescanning hard drives. And then after rescanning the hard drives, if none of them give us the aluminum, then we're going to start picking stuff. As long as it's a worthwhile recipe. If the two recipes that are in there are crap, then we're just going to leave those sitting there so they don't spawn again on the next hard drive we scan. Oh, 10 o'clock already.
Really? Time is flying.
So, Manic, I caught your short today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it like sewed up, or probably because you're subscribed to me?
Well, I'm subscribed to you, but also, it just kind of showed up there, and I was like, oh, let me check this out. Hey,
Nice.
dude, that's awesome, and I'm glad you got the book.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that short. Yeah. I'm in short of it. You are a smart guy.
And I believe you'll find that book very interesting. But I would recommend kind of doing a breeze through on the book before.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, guys. We're set up here, but yeah, I don't know what the next step is.
All right, so what is not showing up in your location? What part are you with it?
No, it's all ready. It's just the next part. I don't know what the next part is, but they're all connect. All three rows are connected. Everything in every row has something going to it.
Have you run electricity to all of your machines?
Oh no, I haven't. All right. Oh, this will be my. Let's go, baby. 2. Are they building power lines? All right. This I can get behind.
Go figure. The electrician is going, why aren't these running? Have you plugged them in?
Yeah, no, exactly. Alright, I gotta make sure to place this future-proof.
Good luck with that.
And Manic, if the route to get to me from you wasn't the whole you gotta go around your ass to get your elbow, I'd be going, hey, yeah, come down here to the house and help me out.
Oh, you mean like for me to drive all the way up there?
Yeah, because right now you gotta drive up through Virginia. It adds right now because 40 is toast. It adds like an extra 3 hours to the drive.
Oh, 40 is toast up there, like literally, huh?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I mean, look, I don't know quite everything that happened, so
Yeah.
I just know that y'all got washed out.
40 had the entire ground ripped out from underneath it. Yes, the interstate doesn't exist anymore.
It's no bueno.
Yeah, roads are only as good as the base. And once the base is gone, the road's gone.
Hey, they are steadily trying to, fix what they can and get some workarounds.
Yeah, they're gonna have to tear whatever's left. They're gonna have to tear it out. I got to
But, I mean-
completely rebuild brand new.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've got sections of 40 right now that because one
That will
one
either work or it won't.
the eastbound lane completely disappeared. They've rerouted things to where the westbound lane is now, instead of being a 4-lane highway, it's only a 2-lane highway.
Yeah, it's it's dual direction or 2 direction, 1 lane.
Well, Tundra, do you live up there with near him?
No, I've worked for DOT, so I know how all that stuff would go. what you
But
would
there's
need,
still,
what you would need to do to get it working. And
yeah, there's still too much damage to connect 40 between North Carolina and Tennessee.
yeah,
Wow.
they would not be. They'd be more inclined to start fresh because it would cost more to try and dig out and rebuild.
Should have made all of these square instead of triangle, but whatever.
They're also going to have to dig out all the ground. If they were to rebuild, they'd have to dig out the entire ground and completely relay new ground because all that's going to be
Which-
soft.
Which they can't because a lot of that ground is rock.
Yeah.
Because it's the Appalachians.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Appalachia. Alright. A little bit of a lag is getting me here. That's okay.
It's the server for you.
And Tundra, we still need to build a racetrack.
Yeah.
I think we should build it around that lake right there.
No, it'd be a lot better than that.
Wait a second.
And then we'll load it, and then we'll load it up with cyber cars. and then it's not gonna be a racetrack. It's gonna be more like a go-kart track. Who can run who into what wall?
Yeah. I still have yet to play Wreckfest with you.
Oh yeah. I need to reinstall that. And actually, speaking of that, I could take one of my. That's actually not a bad idea. I could actually take one of my dedicated servers and swap it over to Wreckfest.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because if you want to run your own server, it has to be dedicated. You cannot do local. They don't.
You can,
No,
but
you can't do local multiplayer. You have to host a server. Either your PC hosts it or somebody else does. You can't do local,
so,
which is always
but, no.
sad.
But I would host that off of dedicated.
Yeah, because then you can
But
add
no.
all the bots and stuff. So
Exactly. And you can set their skill level and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah.
for me, it'd be like set all the bots to maximum. I'll still beat them.
Fuck yeah, series circuits, baby.
You got them?
Oh my god, dude. This is. I just can't. I'm just sad I can't do this here. Like,
From this factory to this factory, I have to do
another pole. Does that make sense?
I don't know.
Like,
I
I can't
can't-
run a power line from the power in like I can't just run it from this one to the next factory. I have to run it from a power line to the factory.
Oh, hold
Whatever
on.
this thing that I'm building.
Hold on. Let me
That would make it too easy.
Yeah.
let me come to you. Let's take a look. I may have a couple of quality of life things for you.
Okay, well, first we need to just hook it up downline before it's energized.
Now,
I'm in any danger. But still.
yeah. When we try doing a solo game over this, or if we try doing, oh, hey, hold on. Do I have enough gas? Come on.
Could just follow the train tracks.
Oh no, I didn't want to follow the train tracks because I saw a hard drive.
Oh.
What does this want? Copper sheets. We've got those.
Oh yeah, got those in abundance. Especially because Squirrel built a massive copper sheet factory.
Yep.
No, Squirrel hopped in this morning. I had some time this morning and he hopped in and I was like, thanks, dude.
Oh, cool.
Thanks for saying hey. Alright.
Oh, yeah,
How do I demo just the line? Yeah,
Point-
just make that
point
actually
at the
not too
line.
bad. I figured it would be harder than that was.
All right, let's take a look at what you got going on. I was close enough to you to where I could easily pop over here. Oh, okay. I can show you a trick. Hold on. Check this
Okay.
out. And it, for me, it actually winds up looking cleaner. So I'll see what you think of this. Oh, that's only a tier 1 pole too. Hold on. All right. Well,
Oh, okay. I've got a power tier 3. Okay.
but you see how I did that power line right there?
No, I
No.
was changing it. Okay.
So the only way to do this power line like that though, you actually have to draw the power from another pole. Okay. But when you draw the power from the pole, it's going to copy whatever pole it is that you're pulling from.
All right. Well,
So-
we'll just demo.
So if you were exactly.
I'll start it.
But now, take a look at this, because now that this is sitting here, this is a Mark 1, but now that it's sitting here, you can connect it to your machine like that.
Yeah.
You see how clean the line looks?
Yeah. Much better. So this is Mark 1, but we need it to be a Mark 3, right?
Right. So you
Sorry.
want to have
But I'll
you
figure
want
it
to
out.
have like a Mark 3 sitting somewhere around here, coming off of that power line over there.
So kind of
Sweet.
the similar one. So we need what we need to do is have like a main junction. It's like it hits
Right. So you're gonna choose where your Mark 3 is gonna go, drop it down, and
Right
then
here.
and then run a cable from this to the Mark 3.
Let's just demo everything out first, and then we can.
Yep. I'm not saying that's how you have to do the power lines. That was how I did it.
Could do the beam special. Run,
Yeah, yeah.
Another hard
run
drive.
beams between the machines.
I love doing the beams, but man, that takes work.
That's like a bus bar. That's exactly what that sounds like a bus bar.
Yep.
Okay, so then you run okay, so you ran the line. Okay, so then
So now you just run the line from that Mark 3,
so just run the line.
and you can
Like
stick
that.
it right on top of this.
Okay.
Now, the only way to stick on top of that merger, though, if you're just trying to build a power pole, it will not let you put it on top of that.
Yeah.
But
Probably
when
like
you're,
this.
but when you're running the power cable, it'll let you put it on top of these splitters.
You have to connect.
Okay, so how do I go
connect
from
to-
that one to? Oh, okay. So it'll just be like parallel.
Yep.
Okay, and then we'll just do the same thing. Okay, but we may want to
Well-
actually
And then to make it clean, we'll take it from here
actually.
and stick this one right there, like that. Yeah, you wanna do it from the splitter that's actually connected to the machine.
Yeah.
And then what I did is I dropped this one over here, even though this is just kind of a corner for you. But by putting this one here, it lets you run a straight line down here, and then you can connect everything.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm hoping they keep the Christmas lights for the
Oh,
power
yeah,
lines.
yeah.
I want to do that again. That's so good.
You and me both. So coming up very, very soon, man, go up in Bit Viper, there's going to be an event on the server. We're just waiting for them to. We're literally just waiting for them to throw the update down for this. And it's a thing that they've done every year for the last 6 years,
Oh, no.
maybe longer. But it's called Fixmas. And so there are special factories to build that you can only make during Pixmas. And so when Pixmas happens, Thunder and I tend to put a pause on all the other factories that we were working on and focus on Pixmas factories.
Yeah, because there's only so long that you have to be able to make the stuff and go through a very special progress tree in the BAM.
Oh God,
You only got so long to do that.
we don't have the shopping mall built. Where do we want to put the big tree?
The shopping mall will be probably partially built, if not fully built, by the time that update comes out. They usually start middle December, and we still got a month or so before then. So
From what I read, Pixmas should be starting in like the next week or two.
really, they're gonna start that early?
Oh my gosh, it's like the age-old question.
Well, yeah,
Really?
because
They're gonna start early? Like before Thanksgiving? After Thanksgiving?
Yeah, like freaking Walmart,
Well-
like damn Christmas music.
because December 1st will be when Pixmas starts. Because they've got the advent calendar.
Yeah, so it'll start the first. So
You know, and my favorite thing to tell people is, hey, you know what? I know it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but according to my chocolate advent calendar, it's only 2 days to Christmas.
Oh, there's like none of these little quartz crystals getting through to the top. They must be going somewhere.
Okay, I'll take a look. Give me a second. I'm exchanging air in my lungs.
There's 2 more
It's,
hard drives in there for you.
This little split right here that's got me concerned.
going on the hard drive, huh? Heck yeah.
Or maybe the quartz just... Wait a second. Oh, that's because maybe these aren't hooked up quite yet. These got to be hooked up? Or those up there are just eating it all up?
They're powered. What are they missing?
These are not, though, correct?
Oh, I see. I see the problem.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
you did your demolition, you have no power downstairs.
What
So-
demolition?
So there's a power line right here that is not connected.
Oh, that one that you just connected.
Yep.
I just saw it pop. Okay.
So what happened is that your fracking machine plus your quartz miners had no power going to them, and so that's why you had nothing. So give them a moment, and you'll start having quartz again. Oh, all right, we completed. What do we got? Not what he wants. Okay. Although I did see something I will probably want to make use of.
Oh, what am I doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I got.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, why would I do that when I could just do this?
man, I really like this hard drive.
Oh yeah.
I got 2 different options for the heavy modular frames. Got the heavy encased
The one on the right.
and the heavy flexible. I think the
Boom,
encased.
shakalaka.
I think the encased
Right.
would be better.
Yeah, the encase doesn't require screws. We all know how we love screws.
Mm-hmm.
I did a calculation on my build.
No, there's like hardly any quartz going into this top one. All right. Middle row, backed up.
Yep. You gotta give it a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, manifold
uh,
systems always take a minute to actually fill up. As long as you're
Gotcha.
producing enough.
So that's what the middle one is.
Yep.
All right.
But I did
There's another hard drive in there for you.
There's no way to mine quartz faster.
No. I've already got it's already got a Mark III on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be getting enough quartz to
Matter of
do
fact,
your beam factory.
I got so much quartz coming out right now that the belt can't keep up with it.
Wait, didn't we have to create more belts coming up from the quartz?
No, you can only have one.
Oh, I mean, we could have we could have done a different thing, but this
Yeah,
will
see, what about this one here?
this will actually work out the best for you.
But there's a whole nother one that doesn't have anything running from it.
Yeah, and that's because you didn't need it.
Oh, because it's just too much?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a calculation on how many screws I'm going to need for my factory.
13 million.
Well, close. I need somewhere to the tune of 8,000 screws per minute.
Wow. Yeah, that's doable.
Yeah, and that's just so I can produce 5 per minute on phase 4.
Yeah, that's steel screws.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with steel screw. That's why I need so much steel, because I went with the steel screw recipe. It's like I need to do that because all the other screws are like, oh, you get 60 per minute here, maybe 40 per minute there. Like, no, I need way more than that.
If you could get the steel recipe that goes through the blender, that would probably do wonders for you.
Well, I'm not even in phase 4 yet.
But yeah, the steel screw recipe that uses the blender, I think. Wait, is there one that uses the blender? Because they removed and changed some of these alternate recipes.
I think so. I
So
thought I looked at all the steel screws, or all the screw recipes.
I think
there's just the 3.
Yeah, so the steel screws is the best.
Yep, 260.
So what you need is the the other steel ingot recipe.
Oh, I'm using what's it called? It's hardened steel ingot, something like that.
Okay, so that's the one that I don't have yet.
We don't.
No, I've got the coke steel ingot. I don't have the hardened. Oh, solid steel. You're
Solid
doing the
steel.
steel.
Yeah, I'm doing solid steel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing coke because I already have 4 train stations below on that steel factory.
I got you.
So there's no way I'm going to be able to fit a 5th one to import heavy oil, because I'd have to get heavy oil out to the desert. So
Yeah, so I am looking at this oil node here that's in the middle of nowhere. Come on, click this one. And I'm thinking about using that to make a petroleum coke factory for the train to pick up petroleum coke and take it wherever we need it to.
Well, that's kind of close to my factory.
I actually am making way more petroleum coke than I need as well on the high-speed connector factory.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know how much I'm making extra, so you still keep that in mind. But
Okay, but we could export from there.
yeah, pretty sure.
Okay. Because I like the coke steel ingot. I mean, it's 100 per minute.
Yeah.
And it uses less iron. So
Actually, yep. It uses no coal. You're transferring from coal to.
So yeah, man. So you've got a full-blown manifold system going on here with 10 manufacturers. So it is going to take a very long time for this to back up. Actually, more than 10 manufacturers. You've got 12 manufacturers, I think. So now,
And yeah, 12.
all right. So now the challenge you have is to take all the exports, all the exits out of these manufacturers. You want them all going to a line somewhere over here. Have heat up over here on this side, and that way it can feed the train.
Okay, so all the everything coming out needs to come over here.
Yep.
What,
And
and like
the-
how?
The easiest way to do this to make it easy on you, we'll throw down a small container. Okay.
Right.
Like this. Now, this may not be that may not be perfect because that is going to bleed straight through the hyper tube that's sitting there.
But
But
not
this-
perfect, but that's okay.
But this gives you a direction to bring everything to.
You're ruining
Okay,
my
so-
hypertube picked. Here's my hypertube.
So you want to have all your exits from all these crystal oscillator manufacturers. Oh. Wait a minute.
You could just merge all the machines and then pull it through the floor. So you don't have to clip through the hypertube
Oh.
line.
He's not getting enough AI limiters. No, something's not right. That's backed up to there. That's backed up to there. Oh, found it.
Where,
I was
what did I
gonna
do
say-
wrong so I can learn?
Right here. You're
Oh.
missing a belt.
That will do it every time. You know,
Yeah.
that'll do it. That's why they were getting backed up. I was like, why are they stopping?
That pulled a couple full loads of AI limiters already too. Yeah, it's like shouldn't have ran out already.
Right? Well, that's why I was like, okay, wait a second. Something's off.
So what? How does all of this work? Like, we've got the quartz coming in over here.
Oh.
All the way over here.
What happened
Yep.
to your mic? It's all
What
of a
happened
sudden.
to my mic?
There it is. Okay.
What? All of a sudden, what?
All of a sudden it
It's
just.
not like
Voice changed.
It's not like you were really far away from your microphone.
It's like
Oh,
yeah,
I
you
put
just.
it closer to my neck
That's what happened. Okay.
because we're always having issues with this thing.
That's okay.
So it comes in. What are those over there that are exporting all of this quartz? And then they go
Where-
in here.
Where are you? Okay, there you are.
Okay.
So you get your refineries that's taking the
Yes.
quartz and turning it into quartz crystal.
Oh, okay. So it was quartz. Now it's this quartz crystal, and
Okay,
then it goes
quartz-
into here.
And the quartz crystal is what's necessary to make the crystal oscillators.
Okay. So where are these coming from? Okay, they're coming from down here. I didn't do this. They're coming from.
No, this
something
was
that Tundra
well,
did.
when we were doing the build. I told Tundra, all right, these are the two parts I need imported here. And so Tundra brought the trains and brought the imports. And so these trains are coming in. This one right here is dropping off AI limiters.
Okay.
There's another train that will stop over on this side, and it's bringing in rubber
Okay.
because we couldn't make those over here.
So rubber import, crystal oscillator export. So that's what. So that's where I'm going to be bringing it to the export train, essentially. I'm guessing.
Right. But
And so.
what the whole reason I put that container where I did, that's the whole get all your manufacturers going to that, and then we can let Tundra know, all right, we got the export ready, and then he'll come over here and he will actually do the belt work on how he wants it done on his train station.
Sure.
And that way then the train that's going to come here pick up the exports is going to take those exports. Oh, there's your rubber. Oh, I ran out of gas. Ow. So, because Tundra's got the train network set up as well as he does now, it's easy to go, all right, I'm going to be making this thing. Let me find the location on the map where I'm going to make the primary thing this thing needs. So in this particular case, the primary thing the crystal oscillators needed was crystal quartz. The rest of it, we just needed to have imported.
I see.
Well, it's also getting to the point where you don't even need to do that. You'd be like, I want to build this factory here because this location is cool. Like, get me all my imports. All right, cool. No biggie.
I got a hard drive in for you.
Yeah, you could go out in the middle of nowhere, like over. Let me click the spot. Let's say you decide you just like the view from here.
Is there a spot you wouldn't like the view?
No, this game is pretty gorgeous.
It is. But what I'm saying is that, let's just say you like the view from here. There are no nodes near this area. And so you'd go, all right, I want to build this. Bring me all these things. But then you'd go ahead and set up the factory itself. You let him know where you need what belt needed what import, and then Tundra bring the train, get you connected, and then the factory would start running. Where are we putting the shopping mall this time, Tundra?
Same place.
Same place. Okay.
I'm gonna work it out.
Okay, so we're gonna put it over there by the uranium.
Yeah, this is the best. It is the best place for that.
Yep.
The area is so good.
So guys, the shopping mall is going right here. And when I say shopping mall,
Where's that?
right here.
I'm not seeing a ping. Oh, there we go. Okay.
It's a gorgeous site. And last year when we did Fixmas, it was perfect. I mean, yes, we built another area that had the giant Christmas tree in it that we actually did the factory and the stuff with. But inside that one, it was a shopping mall and had the giant Christmas tree in the middle of the shopping mall, just like you had when you were growing up as a kid. And it had presents underneath it and whatnot. And every single power line of that building had Christmas lights on it.
Nice.
Yeah, all going to the center of the tree
Yeah,
from the roof.
it looked absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I purposely made the power line super long so they would droop a lot and just make it look like Christmas. It was fun. I enjoyed that build so much. I still have images of it too.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm catching up on my chat.
Oh yeah, nice. I had one person watching on Facebook for a hot minute. I was surprised.
Hey, grab your views wherever you can. For me, I'm staying strictly on YouTube. All right, what did we get?
Like the views will come, just people don't know who you are yet. So
There you go,
I
Tundra.
think that everyone on Facebook is like, they are my friends from like back in the day. Like, why would we want to watch him play video games?
oh, you got the pure aluminum ingot. Uh-oh,
That's what you wanted.
new project. Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll be making my way there
and
very
that-
soon.
Oh my
Making my
god.
way downtown.
That's gonna make so many aluminum ingots and so much less waste.
If I do that same recipe like I did before, it'll be 770 aluminum casings per minute and then 700 aluminum sheets.
Yeah, It's gonna make life so much easier. Alright, so I want the encased frame. Go ahead and give me that. Because that's easier to make. Alright, let's take a look at the top other stuff here. Compact, no. Coated, no.
No.
Uranium fuel unit. I mean, we're gonna need it eventually, but we don't need it right now. So we'll just save that till later. Wet concrete's actually kind of nice, but I think we got
Yes.
concrete. I think we got concrete pretty much nailed down, thanks to Bit Viper.
Yeah. That's
You
what
sure? I mean, I can actually accelerate that.
Yeah, the wet concrete. That's what I used for that massive factory.
Alright,
That was
so
a fun build.
this one, I'm gonna hold off on it because I'm not ready to go and redo the entire turbo fuel.
No. You're not ready to completely tear down everything?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
because when I do that, I'm gonna shut down every single factory on the map.
I mean, we could build a temporary factory to hold us off when you go to do that.
Which reminds me of something I was going to ask. Do we want to start isolating factories and put them on priority switches?
Well, that was gonna be one of the things I was gonna bring up to Manic, let him know that he can do. Once you get to a certain point in the game, you can have power switches that are programmable to the point that it works like fuses to a point. Not quite like fuses. Think of it
Yeah.
as like things that have a priority. So when power dies, instead of shutting down every single factory on the planet, it's gonna shut down the ones that are the lowest priority, and then it'll shut down the next ones that are the lowest priority until it has enough power to run whatever the primary things are.
Okay.
So you can do some fancy stuff with the electricity in this game.
Yeah.
Here comes another hard drive.
Nice.
Going crazy with the hard drives.
Chat.
I'm just wandering around and getting whatever shows up.
Yep.
And I'm just here going, chat, looks like we're going to spend the rest of the stream just scanning hard drives.
It's like we can also scan for them on the item scanner.
Yeah, it's more
now-
fun to find them.
This one, honestly, neither one of these are real interesting, so I'm going to use this as a trash hard drive. Because the aluminum rods and the electromagnetic control rods, I don't know, with as much as aluminum as you're going to be making here soon.
The electromagnetic control rods is an okay one, to be honest, because it's just an alternate to the regular.
Well, I'm just looking at the aluminum rods, the regular, just the aluminum rods.
No, that's
Dear
waste.
God.
That is a lot of waste, in my opinion.
What? One aluminum ingot makes 7 rods?
Yeah, that's a waste, though. I mean, the amount of iron rods that you can produce just with regular iron is...
Oh, I know. But the amount of aluminum you're going to be producing here soon.
Yeah, but all that's going into what aluminum needs. I'm going to be using pretty much all the ingots. I'm not going to be having any extra, if I remember correctly.
I do like the electric motor, but I think we're gonna save this one because it's got the plutonium fuel unit, and that way we can recycle and use the nuclear waste. Oh wait, no, this is a different plutonium fuel unit. What is this? Encased plutonium cell. Pressure converter cube. Oh, no, it's plutonium fuel unit. But it's an alternate recipe. So we have another plutonium fuel. So
Yeah, I believe that's so you can run off of plutonium fuel rods rather than
Yeah.
regular nuclear. Or you have a two-step factory. You have one set running on nuclear fuel rods and then one running on plutonium.
Well, I thought you could already do that.
Yeah, it's like you can already do that. That's just just an alternate for that.
So we'll leave that as a trash hard for now. And then if it happens to have a recipe you like, so I'm going to rescan one of these hard drives. Which one are we going to rescan? I think we're going to rescan this one because we're not happy with the aluminum rod, and the electromagnetic control rod is kind of a meh. So we're going to rescan this one. And we're going to leave that right where it's at for trash recipes.
Not good.
Bio coal and steel rotor. Yeah, that's absolutely that hard drive is going to leave it sitting there,
Oh,
so those recipes never freaking show up again.
No, that bio coal, that's a really good recipe.
He is so full of shit, Chad.
Well, everyone has different values.
All right, that looks good. Yeah, no, you got this.
It could be better, I'm sure, but
Actually, no, you got stuff as a manifold that looks good. Let's see. Yep. Oh yeah, no, you're good. That's. I mean,
Do you
that's
have
it's exactly how I would have set it up.
Do you have a dimensional depot splitting off from the export line?
He doesn't, but he doesn't need to because I've got that over in another factory. So we've already got the crystal oscillators being fed in to the dimensional depot over at the computer factory.
Wasn't that only temporary though?
Well, apparently not. This crystal oscillator factory was more for getting the oscillators exported out to make the components. I think we're using it for turbo motors or something. I don't remember.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, man, this thing definitely needs a restart. I'm watching the jankiness of the stuff moving down the belt. It is not really smooth at all coming down the belts.
So it has been that way since 1.0. At least on the server side.
Okay.
I don't think there'd be any way to be able to correct that.
Gotcha. Alright, so this side is full. Which makes sense, because that's how that manifold is set up. Oh wow, this is a serious manifold. Yeah, so your choke point is your crystal. You're making 131 per minute per machine. And we got 5 machines times 5. That's 656.
Yeah, I thought I calculated to where it would all fit on one belt.
And this requires 46.8. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 machines. Five, 6, 2.5. So, hell, there's enough quartz coming in that. Why is that red?
And I think after I finish this hyper tube, I think I'm going to be done for the night. Well, for this anyway. I still got a whole video to
Yeah.
record.
Getting close to that 11:30 mark for me as well. Good night. Definitely, like, the brain is not.
I get to have more fun because my main channel content, usually around an hour, I spend, 4 hours or so recording, and then I go back in and cut out all the fat, essentially, all the random crap, but all the stuff that's kind of boring. And
It's good. Like, I don't even think I put that amount of effort into any of my stuff.
well, you also do live streams too, so all your stuff's like uploaded for you.
Yeah. So you don't live stream, you just record everything?
Yep. I record everything and then I'll cut out stuff. Sometimes I'll spend an hour, maybe 2, editing and whatnot. Then you gotta wait for it to render. Then once it renders, then you gotta upload it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the struggle. So,
Yeah.
geez.
But I actually do enjoy. I do enjoy the editing process. It is quite fun. Once you get into a rhythm of what you're gonna do for each video, you just kind of do it.
I get that with my book overview videos. Those are great. And I like those too because they're really more for me than anything. Like, you read a book, you take all these notes, and then you go through it again and you watch yourself dictate it. It's like you just learn so much more of the book. Like, hearing yourself read it to yourself, as silly as it sounds, it's like, I don't know, it just works. You really retain the info.
In the name of Todd Howard, it just works.
Alright, I need to figure out how to make organic listen. You know what? I bet that has something to do with this thing over here. This charcoal weighs so much. So much of it.
It's like how much charcoal can you carry?
I know.
It doesn't weigh.
50
It doesn't weigh very much, and then it's like,
It's 50 kilograms for 500.
yeah.
No, I see. It's like it's dark. It's just like. Sap's going. It's on a cracker. Christ on a cracker. A platinum or mining deposit. It's not quite what I need.
What did you say?
What, you've never heard me? You never heard people say Christ on a cracker?
No.
It's probably other than Jesus up in Christ. It's probably the most sacrilege thing I say as a Catholic.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm a. Oh, all right.
Just imagining now like a cracker with a Jesus like burned into it. Like, oh, that'd be amazing. I'd buy that.
This is literally the body of Christ.
Yeah, me, I'm a Christian.
Good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Need more of those.
Didn't used to be. Like, I went to church as a kid and stuff. I was in because I was forced to go. I always hated it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always hated it. And then I swore that I would never do that kind of stuff. Yeah, then you get older and it's just like, oh yeah, I should probably get back into that.
You get older and you're like, oh, there's something to this.
Yeah.
Don't know quite what, but there's something here. You just feel it too when you're older. I think he, not to get too much into it, but I think the Lord, he kind of lets you stray. He lets his shepherd go astray a little bit, or find themselves, or whatever it is that they need to do.
Yeah.
Come back, and then once they're back, it's like then you really do appreciate kind of, some of the stuff, some of it. Sticks, tree sap, some more epoxy. Where's my fishing rod? I want to go fishing for a little bit before I go.
Fishing,
Catch. Yeah, I decided to go down the fishing skill tree. It's pretty cool.
Okay. It's like, because there's been other games where it's just like, oh yeah, fishing skill tree, the most useless thing in a game.
Are you thinking like Red Dead Redemption 2? Chance?
Probably. It's been long since.
Because like
I
Red
played
Dead
that.
2, yeah, the fishing in Red Dead 2 is like, what are you guys doing? This is a pretty cool mechanic. Did you ever play Animal Crossing?
No.
Okay, fishing is really fun in Animal Crossing.
Okay.
So I'd say it's kind of similar in the sense of like how fun it is. Like it takes a little bit of skill. It takes a little bit of skill.
I guess.
A little skill, a little bit of patience.
I tried the fishing and when they introduced it into Skyrim, and I went, nope. This is the most useless.
That doesn't feel like.
This is the most useless pile of crap update. They thought it would be the hottest thing since sliced bread, but they were wrong.
They didn't know how wrong they were. Why do I have like all this tree sap going in the cement mixer? Alright. Let's go fish. I built a pier and everything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you could go down the building skill tree and like get reinforced wood so it could survive the storms a little bit better. Has a little bit more health. And I was like playing around with some of the building stuff to kind of get used to the mechanic. it kind of came out with this little weird opening at the top, and I was like, it's a feature, not a bug.
It's a speed hole.
Yeah, it's like, I'm like, oh, it's a chevron. Sure. Gonna go with the east lure.
Your storage box is gonna have to move. Oh. I'm gonna have to move your crystal oscillator storage slightly.
Oh, and I like turned around in my game. I was like, wait, are you in here?
No.
Come in over there. That doesn't be too hard to move.
I might not have to. I think I might have found a way. Yeah, you definitely gotta go through and start your own like little single player with this to get the get started with it. So
Yeah,
not so
and I
bad.
didn't want to like interrupt anything on the stream or whatever, but I was like, yeah, guys, like I really need to start my own because like I'm not learning. I don't know the mechanic. I don't know the basic mechanics that y'all know.
Yeah, and if you do
You know
get
what I mean?
started and happen to be playing while I got some time, I can definitely join in, help out. Because the very beginning of the game is a bit of a grind. Because it's trying to teach you basically like you can do it by hand if you like, but there's this nice machine over here that'll do it for you. Yeah, the beginning it's definitely always nice to have a little bit of help.
Yeah, that's what was great about like Dragon just stumbling across my stream because
Stuff, you know, and 2 LLCs. It was kind of nice to have people help out because I don't have time for the grind.
Yeah.
The grind is fun in a way. Too much grind is hard. Too much grind is like really.
Luckily this one's not too bad on that. You start out with the grind, but then you actually, in a couple hours, you'll have a small factory going. And it's not too bad. Maybe even earlier than that, depending on how fast you want to jump through, go through.
Maybe even faster now since I've got a little bit of an idea of the building mechanics.
Yeah. Yeah, and your very first factories are always going to be a mess because there's just no way to make them clean and nice.
Yeah.
Because you don't start out with foundations or anything, so you start out by placing factories on the ground. So it's like, don't even worry about it if it don't look good. It's not gonna.
It's like just get it functional so you can get it better later on.
Then you'll get access to the stuff to make your life easier and make things cleaner and nicer and build faster.
And then eventually have something like y'all got going.
Yeah.
How often would y'all say y'all are hopping on there every Tuesday? Not how often,
Well,
how long?
Wait, for
Like how
his
long
streams?
have y'all been doing the Tuesday thing? Yeah. Well, you've been hopping on there more frequently, probably.
Yeah. Since 2000, I've known him for about a year now, and I think he was doing he wasn't doing Tuesdays, but he was doing Satisfactory quite often. And then, jeez, probably about 6 months ago or so. maybe 4 months ago. Too long to really know, but yeah, one of the times he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna do factory games on Tuesday. So all right, cool. I'm fine with that.
I mean, I can see how I would really enjoy it. How it's really fun.
Yeah, you definitely need to get that the beginning portion.
Yeah, I really need to like appreciate
I
more
wouldn't.
about like why are we doing this?
Yeah, I wouldn't say appreciate. Just get a handle because the game does have a nice tutorial and stuff like that. It really, you do have an understanding of how to build factories and stuff, which is nice. Plus, you'll get a handle on the story and all that. Alright, your factory is hooked up to the train. So now we can, we know we have a factory that needs crystal oscillators. This factory will be an integral part of that.
Yay, I helped.
Yeah, definitely did. You're also going to start a brand new game and going, holy crap, these belts are so slow.
Oh yeah, because y'all are just like, no, just use the tier 3.
But yeah, we got Mark 5 belts, which do 780 per minute. That's their maximum. And the tier 1 belts that the game starts you with, at the beginning, is 60. And you just...
Okay, what was the first one again? 60 versus 780?
Yeah, so...
Oh,
It's a
wow.
huge difference. Yeah, you'd
That
be
is
like,
a
I can walk...
Major difference.
Yeah, it's like, I can walk this material faster than this belt is carrying it. It's like so slow. Ugh.
You know, I actually got contracted out for a conveyor company here in the area where they were running a new line, a new belt line, just like that. And
Cool.
you know, I had to help run power to certain areas on it. So, yeah, I got the real life
Action of
Yeah,
that
that is pretty cool. I'm a little jealous. I would love to do something like that. Like if I got the ability to where I could be like, oh yeah, we need a factory and we need doing that, and you need to do all the logistics. You need to figure out how you're gonna do your machines, all that stuff. You're gonna put it inside this warehouse. I would be like, oh yeah, I'm all over that. Give me a few
Here, fam.
days. Yeah.
I wonder what the difference in real life though is because it's like you need to have like that engineering and all of that schooling and stuff that just is so
Yeah, you
time consuming to get.
probably have a whole team of people working on one factory.
You gotta run it up the chain of command, and you gotta have it reviewed, and it's gotta pass.
All the regulations, all the red tape. Like these, like most of these factories that we make in this game they're definitely. I wouldn't say they're OSHA compliant. I do try to when I build factories in Satisfactory. I do try to do like walkways and stuff like that to make it look like this is where you go to inspect the materials that are coming in, and this is where you inspect it when they're going out. You got railings and stuff, making things look nice. You put those touches on it, and it really starts to come together and look really good.
That's when it gets really satisfactory.
Hey.
That's when they did it.
Yeah. Your joke was satisfactory.
Oh, thanks, man. Dad joke for sure.
Yeah.
Spotted snapper.
Dude, there's a bunch of wolves. There's some wolves that got close to my horses.
Now, I killed it, and now there's more wolves coming to pick at the body because they're hungry.
Yeah.
Effing with my horses. Not that I should be too worried, because Buford the Brutal is, well, I've seen him. He's helped me kill a wolf while I was killing a bear.
Oh.
He's good.
Well, he's brutal, huh?
Got to that body fast.
Decay is just that quick in the game.
What a game! There's just so much going on.
It's good though.
Knows what those plants were. I need him to come back in and help me a little bit more with the greenhouse. Quite honest.
He's got all these farming buffs and plant crop.
Okay. Rope and iron ingot. I can get iron ingots. Probably need to go ahead and build one anyway. Okay. And you can beekeep. I'm like started getting beekeeping skills. Like,
That's funny.
Yes, dude. Why did they do that in this game? They're crazy.
I see you can truly do what you like to do.
alteration hinge. Probably upstairs.
So I got a hypertube hub going down to the coal mine down there. Wonder how fast I'm gonna get going here. So I'm going downhill. Wonder how fast the trains are gonna go. Holy crap! It's maybe
Yeah.
It's maybe a 1 meter steep hill, but the hill is extremely long.
I don't want to do it on any of my iron. I see how this works. Cropper smith. Okay. I don't want to do this on anything too early game. I want to save these attachments. Alright. It is almost bedtime. In-game. In-game bedtime.
Oh.
Oh, it's almost real-life bedtime too. Damn it.
Yeah,
Arr.
we're doing that with Satisfactory too eventually. You're like, oh man, it's already bedtime. But my factory, I need to finish it. I need to finish this project.
Yeah, dude, the struggle is real here. Struggle is so...
I get that all the time. And then I got, Dragon messages me like, I'm gonna do this stream at this time. It's like, you joined it? And it's like, yeah, but I need to finish this project first. I've been working on it for a week. It's almost done.
So close. close. So close, amigo.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Do
time.
you play any like FPSs?
No. Nope.
Apex?
Let's see, was that the one? Was that the one I ended up hating after my first hour of playing?
Tell me that. Don't tell me that.
No, it was Ark. That's what it was. Yeah, Ark Survival. Yeah, that game. Oh my gosh, I ended up hating it so much. I spent my first 30 minutes learning the game, and then I spent the next 30 minutes going back and getting my body every couple of minutes because I had this freaking had this dinosaur that was super high level in a very low level area, and it was just murdering me over and over. And I was just after half an hour of getting my body back constantly, I was just like, nope, I'm done. This game sucks. I'm out of here.
Art. Yeah, that sounds like a game that wouldn't
Yeah, it's a
do fun.
dinosaur game and basically survival
I
among
think I know the one
dinosaurs.
that you're talking about.
Yeah, and when you start, it gives you a choice of different areas, and it's like you can start in this low level area where we recommend you start, which is where I did start, or you can start off in this high level area, you know, if you want. It's like you tame dinosaurs and stuff like that. A friend bought it for me, and you know, said, "Here, play this. It's a fun game," and I did. I was like, "Nope, I'm done. I rage."
I almost raged quit Icarus.
Yeah.
But I didn't though.
What happened there?
What, with Icarus? The bees kept killing me. And the wolves everything kept killing me. Now, I had a little bit of myself to blame because I chose hard mode. But they tempt you on hard mode. You get plus 25% experience gained on like everything.
Oh yeah.
So you're like, well, yeah, bro. How can you turn that down? And you're like, you know, I'm a decent gamer. I think I can handle this.
Mhm.
You.
Now the other type of games I like is games like Phasmophobia, ghost hunting game. That's a fun
Say-
multiplayer.
Like, not sure.
I know what that one is.
So, yeah, it's a basically a ghost hunting game where you go to a location, you use all these different evidence items, all these different basically technologies that you have, like EMF, temperature sensor, and all this other different stuff. You use that, you get different evidences from those items, and then that'll help you determine what the ghost is, and then you select the ghost, and then you identify the ghost and what type of ghost it is. And it's a lot of fun in multiplayer. It's like 1 to 4 multiplayer, and it's a really fun game. And pretty scary too at times. It can get a little scary.
Good.
Yeah.
At least it's like, I like scary games. I do like those scary games that are like, you know, like Amnesia is a pretty good one. If you ever played Amnesia.
No, but I have watched people play it.
None of you guys are eating your fucking foods. You
Yeah,
all
it's
have
like
hunger, like under.
They're hungry, huh?
It's like, why are they not eating?
Yeah. I think you could definitely get into a bit of Phasmophobia.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy. Always like now that, so like this is why what I was trying to, or I was mentioning more or less to Dragon earlier, because he was like, hey, you know, we're doing scrap mechanic. It's like, yeah, man, like, I'm just in a place in my life now where I've worked so hard to, like, get, and I just can't, it's like, maybe when I have my kid, but, like, I'm not gonna sit here and waste my 4090 game like scrap mechanic. And I don't mean that in any, like, negative or bad way, but it's just like I was a patient gamer forever, and I was always having to wait, and I was never able to, you know, have anything new or whatever. And gaming has been like the one hobby, other than like reading and working out, that I've had my entire life. It's like the one thing that's always like given me comfort, brought me solace. Like, you know, as I'm sure it might for you too, being a gamer. Like you probably might feel that. And so then it's like I finally get here, and I'm like, okay. Like, yes, my friends are telling me to buy a 4090, and I'm like, why? It's super expensive. But then it's also like why not? Like, it's gonna future-proof this, this, and this, you know. And it's like, just I don't know. Apparently, I've had one viewer on my Steam stream this whole time.
Nice.
Probably me. Oh, it's me.
Is it me? Is it you?
Steam up. It's me up in the background. Didn't even. Like I was like, maybe I should just hang on a little longer. Just me.
Well, like I said, it's one of those things that you don't know who you are yet. So, and a lot of us are, you know, all doing our own channels.
Right on top of it, yeah. Man, dude, that last 30 minutes just flew by. We were literally just talking about how it's 11:30.
Yeah.
Now it's 12.
Oh wow, nice. Yeah, with that though, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end my video. Still gotta do that other. Gotta do my single player series as well.
All right, brother. Have a good night. Hopefully, talk to you soon.
Yeah, sure. And if you decide to play single player, or decide to, you know, start your own game on this.
I will. I will let you know.
Yep.
You will see me stream. Like if you're subscribed, you'll
Oh
see
yeah,
me
I
say
am.
Satisfactory. I'll put it in the title. Starting single player, or, you know, something to kind of give you an idea.
Sounds good.
All right, brother. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and log off too.
Talk to you later.
See you, Tundra.
Okay, then. Yep. So with that though, yeah. I know I don't talk a lot of these multiplayer ones. I just let everyone else do that. Just having a good time. But I think though that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. For the multiplayer, yeah, I got to do my single player, so it's gonna be fun. Like you're gonna get my single player series first, and then you're gonna get this one, and you'll be like, wait, he hasn't even recorded it yet. I don't know. Just today wasn't a great day for doing what I normally do, so that's just how it is sometimes. But hey, we got that little coal mine that he wanted done. We got the supports all for it all built and everything and whatnot. I still got to put up signals. I guess I'll do that real quick, but yeah, I got to do the single player series, and then it'll be bedtime. But for now, though, like I said, that is going to be it. Just as a quick little reminder, you can find both of their channels, Manic and Dragon, or DDG. You can find their channels down in the description below. as along with them and others on my main YouTube page underneath the friendly content creators section. So if you get the chance, definitely check them out. So yeah, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.